Virginia, I'm happy to be in Bello again, and I've always been saying I should sit down with you and have a conversation about your experiences being a professor in Brazil. Then a lot of questions that I have, but we don't have forever. So let me think. Well, I believe the first time I came to Brazil was maybe 1992. And you organized a big symposium, and you asked me to participate in that. And 92 to 2012 will be about, about 20 years ago. Where was that conference? I don't remember where it was.
Yeah, the conference was held in São Lourenço.
São Lourenço. Is that south or north or east or west of Belo?
South of Belo Horizonte. It's
okay.
It's closer to São Paulo state.
So, but you organized,
Organized, and it is similar to the one that you came this year in Salvador.
But the one in Salvador was organized by the people at the university in Salvador.
Yeah, that's true.
So why did you organize a conference near Sao Paulo instead of organizing one near Belo? Why was that place chosen?
Because I think that in a big city, people don't stay together, and it's good in a conference that you have people taking full advantage of the proximity. Then it was deliberate that we didn't organize in Belo.
Okay, you thought that the people would not attend the conference, they would be going to do shopping and go to restaurants and stuff.
They would attend the conference, but then after the conference, we wouldn't have the time to talk like we had in São Lourenço. If you remember, you had nice dinner. And
people stuck around.
Yeah.
Stayed around. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's. So was that the number 2 of those conferences or the number 1? I don't remember.
No, it was not number 2.
It had a long name.
Remember. It was a long
2 combined conferences. Right? One was Southern Hemisphere.
Because we combined the one that was the National Conference in Mineral Process and Hydrometallurgy.
Okay.
And then a few years later, the name was changed to Extractive Metallurgy.
Okay.
Replacing hydrometallurgy.
All right.
But then we also had the second conference of the Southern
Hemisphere. Okay, that was what I was talking about, the second.
Yeah.
So what happened to that one, the Southern Hemisphere?
Well, it's still going on, but from time to time it takes place in one country.
Oh, yeah. So what was the last one? Do you remember? Was it in Argentina or Mexico?
If it was in Chile or in Brazil.
Okay. But have you been active in that or not so much?
What do you mean?
Attending?
I usually attend.
Really?
This conference. The only one that I didn't attend was one that took place 2 years ago.
Maybe I should attend. People from South America and other parts of the world attend, say, the TMS or SME meetings. Maybe I should change my mentality. Maybe once a year or every 2 years, I should go to the Southern Hemisphere meeting.
Yeah. Well, perhaps to organize one in Africa, because we are talking about Southern Hemisphere.
Oh, there you go. Do people from Australia come?
No.
But
if they are invited as special guests, they come.
Well, look, my students are organizing, the University of Mines and Technology, UMAT, in Ghana, they're organizing biennial. Biennial means what, every 2 years?
Yes.
Okay. So they started 2 years ago a conference on minerals industry, something like that. And one of the organizers was this Professor Richard Amankwa. I was on his master's committee. And then now my PhD student Grace is at the same university now. So they are organizing the second of that series, either June or July. It will be held in June or July. Maybe you should come to that.
This year or
next year?
Well, this year is over.
Yeah, next year.
This is over next year.
You know, maybe I should talk to them. They should invite you, because I'm on the. They asked me to serve on, which means I don't do anything. Okay, it's like an advisory committee.
Advisory committee.
Yeah. Would you? Should I? Do you have your permission to give them your name? It doesn't mean that you can come. You may, but think about coming. You know, because we definitely have to. This South-South thing is important.
In July, I know 2012.
Yeah.
I will be in a conference in Australia of arsenic 2012.
Okay. Is that the one we went to in Taiwan?
Yes.
The next version.
Yeah, the next version.
Okay.
But anyway, it's an idea.
Yeah, well, Ghana is definitely in the southern hemisphere. Well, Ghana is not in the southern hemisphere, is it?
Yeah,
it's 4 degrees above the equator.
Is it? Ghana is above?
Yeah, it's 4 degrees, just 4 degrees above the equator.
And we are in trouble. We have to organize it in South Africa.
I don't know, unless we reinterpret. Well, look, it's like, what was the thing that Japan joined? I think there's some group that started, and they were all from Western countries. We call it the Big Seven or something. You know, economic.
Economic, yeah. G8 and G20.
Yeah, G20. Brazil is part of it, right?
Yeah, Brazil is part.
But it was, I think, the G7. There was a time when it was kind of funny because it was 7, but maybe Japan, and I think they were all European countries, you know.
That's
and then it seems ridiculous to call it G7 and leave Japan out, because the G means great, doesn't it? Isn't that what the meaning of the G is? I don't know. Do you know what the G means?
So a G came from group?
Group 7? I don't know. No. Maybe it means great. Maybe they're the great countries of the world, right?
Well, that is the idea behind the selection of the 8, but...
anyway,
Camila probably will know that.
Yeah, we should ask her. But I mean, a time comes when, you know, they realize that it's ridiculous, because how can they have G7 and have Italy and so on, but they don't have Japan? So, right, they go. Anyway.
It became G8.
So maybe we can redefine Southern Hemisphere.
Yeah.
Mean below Europe.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway, so you organized that one, and I was happy to be the one in Salvador. Of course, 2 years ago, was it 2 years ago that I was in Oro Preto? No, maybe 4 or 5, right? Because since Oro Preto,
probably 4 or 5.
Yeah, since Oro Preto, there's been another one before this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then 4 or 5.